Hello? Hello, can you hear me? I think so. Okay. Hi, guys. Hi, everyone. Dear Homely members and investors. Welcome to my live. So you can hear my voice. So I also think so. I will check my another platform. Okay, welcome to my live. This is MG from Homely Chat. So today is September 15th. Very nice to see you here. Okay. After today's trading, tomorrow we have a off day, right? Off day. So some investor tell me that maybe today the market is not so good. Some people want to have a rest tomorrow. So especially for short-term investors, actually, I'm not so keen on this one because maybe I'm not intraday players, right? I'm not intraday players, but actually, you still have a chance, okay, to do no matter which cycle shares are short term, medium term, long term after I check in OD1. Okay. Yeah, so we have so many friends here, and also appreciate if you can share this video, share this live to your friend, to your stock group. Okay, thank you very much. And if it's your first time to watch my live, here's a brief introduction. Every trading day at around 1:10 to 2 p.m. We have this live stock analysis in US and Malaysia shares. Yeah, as just now I saw a comment from Skylight. No problem. I can share more US shares. You can just leave in the comment, no problem. And then also here's the way how you can diagnosis your share. During the live, you can just leave the comment below the video. How the term is WhatsApp so is the share code number and your entry price and your trading periods. Okay, below the video. After the live, you still can diagnosis your share. Can only WhatsApp me. Okay. WhatsApp your share code number, your entry price, and the trading periods to my WhatsApp number 011-1652-7962. Okay, here's my WhatsApp number. Then you can also dialysis for you. And one more thing, tomorrow night we have for Mandarin preview class at 7:30 p.m. Okay, if you also want to attend the Mandarin preview, you can contact me with this number. Okay, no problem. Before we share, here's the disclaimer. So this video is purely for study and discussion, not for call, buy, and sell, and can sell. You can trade with your own risk. Okay, we can take a look at the index of the US first, as our topic today is like it's the US kind of for the US market kind of for bounce back, kind of a bounce back, and whether the correction finished or not. Okay, we take a look first. We take a look at the Dow Jones. Okay, the Dow Jones. And before we say it's a correction last week is very bad, 4 days dropping. But this week, so far last Friday have slightly rebound, but yesterday have a good increase. 1.18. Also have a good news from the vaccine, right? And also there is important meeting of the federal this coming Thursday, I think coming Wednesday and Thursday. Okay, so we influence this market for a while. But the main market, okay, the main US market, we can see still in uptrend, and now it still remains above the yellow color. Yellow lines here is the medium short term, around few months, okay, less than 3 months. So it's still correction within this area, but whether already finished this correction or not, what I mean is a correction finished or not. Before you see here, correction, this is correction. So when can confirm this correction finished? At the least, okay, at the least can break up the previous high, okay, can keeps higher high, okay, can keeps higher high, then the trend, the uptrend continues. Otherwise, you will might go to sideways or go to a downtrend. So far, can say is a buy point after correction finish, but it's still not so strong. Say that already come back after it can break up the previous high, right? But can you trade it here or not? Actually, you can trade, no problem. Okay, I will zoom out this. I will zoom out the chart, and you can see. Or you can see this chart. Okay, so actually for short term, whether we can say it's rebound finish or not, we also see the short term one, shorter candlestick. Actually, this big candlestick, okay, big candlestick haven't break out yet. So if you think this small box, this profit space is your profit space for short term, you can consider to very short term. But if we say whether this correction finish or not, okay, so haven't confirmed yet. We can also draw a line here. Actually, this is the line. Okay, this is a line. And if you want to draw another one, okay, here is another one line. Okay, the second line, okay, just a sideway around this second line, right? Second line. So actually, short term is still in this sideway, 4 days sideway here. Okay, 4 days sideway, and this around get support by this uptrend line. Okay, so short term we can just draw a box here. This short term sideway. Okay, this short term sideway. If the price cannot break out this short term sideway, still cannot say their correction finished yet, right? Because they haven't showed a higher high and higher low, right? Higher high and higher low. So this is for short term, right? For short term, if we take a look in the minute, you will see clearly. Okay, see clearly, it's just still in sideways in this correction, in this how to say, in this sideway here. You see before, for example, here, this is also correction. This is also correction first, but later on, at least it can just keep break high for short term, slowly and slowly. But so far, haven't break out the lowest high point, so it's hard to say. Okay, although yesterday is a bounce back at around 1.1%, but still within this area, still trying to cover the gap, trying to recover the sell-off before, okay, sell-off before in this short-term sideway area. And we take a look about another thing. Another thing is about the another important thing. Yesterday and before, we also said the oversold. The oversold finished already. Okay, oversold finished already. So you know how to recognize this sideway. Different candlestick, only two color but have different explanation. So before, even here is positive candle, I make it bigger. Even it's a positive candle, but it's still in oversold area. So yesterday is also positive candle, okay? But you see, already the chips already become yellow chips, means the purple color already finished, means the oversold area already finished. So obviously yesterday's positive candle is stronger than before, right? Stronger than before. Then how should we do? Short term, okay, there is a tick here, so we find the last candlestick, okay, last oversold candlestick, and then we draw a line, draw a rectangle. Later on, the price comes standing above this candlestick, then you can consider to buy in short term, no problem, because this dynamic chips is for short term, okay, dynamic is for short term, so it's very suitable for you to do short term in some strong shares. For example, the glove shares also can. Okay, later on I will share with you, because glove one today kind of a weak one, so some people still confused whether I can continue average down or just sell off like that. Okay, no problem. We also take a look at the Tesla, no problem. Tesla also strong back, bounce back. Yesterday have around 12%, okay, 12%. 0.5%, 12.5% bounce back, very strong one. And we see this is the purple color. You see the right one, okay. It's the blue bottle. Okay, if you remember, you just call out the blue bottle. So when the chip is purple color is oversold, we see when it disappear. This day disappear already. So appeared this day. Okay, let me see. Appeared this day, only 1 day oversold, or 2 day oversold. This day positive candle, but it's still in oversold area, so it's kind of a faked one. Later on, this day already, although it's a negative candle, but open high and the oversold finished already. Oversold finished already. So we also draw a box here, and you can see later on the price standing above this candlestick, the last oversold candlestick, and then the price keep going on, right? So you can try to lay out 2 days ago. And totally we need to use the funds to double confirm, especially the institutional funds. So during this area, their banker tips, the red tips is the institutional funds we call banker tips, keeps increasing one. Okay, not bad. Even this 2 days negative candle, but you see the banker tips is slightly up, right? Slightly up, no big problem. And the retailers haven't increased. So till yesterday, still have for 68% banker tips inside, with the retailer only 9%. Compared to before, the trend is decreasing the retailer tips, but the banker tips keep increasing, right? After the lowest point, okay? So actually for short term, of course, you can lay out from this day, okay? For short term, no problem. So this one can assume a strong bounce back after the correction. Compared to the Dow Jones, this one is better because already you see a higher low already. Just now you see the Dow Jones is still sideways, right? Still sideways, cannot very, how to say, confirm. But the good thing is that you already see the oversold signal finished already. That's the difference. Okay, if you have this special indicator, but if you don't have, you cannot see the details inside, then still don't know, right? But this Tesla is different, very good one. So short term, of course, you can lay out the strategy before, and also we can use the rainbow to check. You just get support by the yellow line. Okay, the fourth yellow line. Okay, still in uptrend. Before we also say it's just a correction, right? It's just a correction. And if members, you want to learn more details about the US US members, you can how to say listen more US class. Okay, you can contact me. I will send you the US version because we have a branch in Vancouver. Most of the class will talk about the US shares. Okay, so you can attend the class there. Because in my life only part of them share the US one, but most of the part will share the Malaysia one. If you have individual US shares, of course I can analyze for you. But if you want to follow more details about the market analysis or the individual shares, you can follow our US group. It's not group, it's the broadcast. Okay. And this is the US one. Now we'll talk about the KLCI. KLCI, where is the one? Okay, here. So KLCI, and we can see we see the whole trend with the homely software first. Homely software first. Okay, LCI. This is yesterday's chart, but no problem. We can see this is the daily chart of KLCI, and we can see that the price kind of a bounce back. Okay, so you can see, do you remember this dotted line? The dotted line before we say it will give support and resistance to the price. Actually, before happened one time ago. At around June 26, the price gets support by the dotted line. This dotted line is the 1/4 area. Okay, 1/4 support area compared to their low point to the high point. You can zoom. You can choose a zoom from low point to high point, and then the chart will divide the price in four parts. So this the first dotted line is the 1/4 from high price to low price. So before on June 24th, also get support for 4 days. 4 days. You see, actually 1 day support, and later on another 4 days get support by dotted line. Later on breakdown, but after 2 days bounce back soon. So can assume it, can think, regard it as failed. Okay, breakdown failed. This is the same thing happened. 2 days breakdown but bounce back. Today also standing above this line. So we can take a look about today's chart here. This is today's chart, right? Strongly bounce back now with the price around 1517. 1517. So not bad one. Not bad one. And also this one also yesterday is open high, right? Open high driven by the glove one, but today is more driven by the glove shares. The blue chips other shares is instead of a glove one. Okay, so after we taken the details of today's sector, we can take a look here. This is the sectors. Okay, the sectors of today's chart. And we can see today totally have 600 shares increase and 428 shares decrease with around 3,068 shares make even. Do you remember how many shares increased yesterday? More than 700, right? So today 600 not bad, a little bit weakened but not bad. But the sector is different. Sector is quite different. Yesterday healthcare is number one, but today very slightly increased. Most of them go to increase a little bit or just stop, right? Just stop. Today, no very strong, no strong sector. Only telecommunication have 1.25% increase. Not so strong, right? Slightly. And then energy is 1.09% increase. Others very slightly increase, and decrease property slightly decrease. So right, average. No, no strong one. No leading sector. No leading sector. Okay, so how should we do? Okay, so we can take a look about your shares now. Already have a lot of investors send me the the glove shares ready. Okay, no problem. We take a look. Okay, let me open my shares. But before I open, I want to share that Global is only part of the sector. If you are not familiar with it, and if you don't have a good tool, actually still have a very strong share to trade, right? It's not the only one choice. You see, my member some of them do short term, some of them do long term. For example, this is the portfolio they sent me today. This is sent me yesterday. Had to medium term have 33% already, right? 33% already. This is also not, I think it's consumer one, right? It's consumer shares. It's not glove one. This is another share, also the same share, but he sent me this morning, he do short term. 12% not bad, right? 12% not bad. Short term, right? Short term. If you buy just 10K, you have 1,000 plus profit already, right? Very good one. And this is also sent me today. He do medium short term. Okay, medium short term, less than 1 week, have around 100% ready. So you see, this one also is technology share, right? Technology or consumer one. Sorry, I forgot. Okay, about the fundamental, you are more expert to me. Okay, no problem. But the point is that you can make money, right? You can make money. This is the one I shared with you yesterday. Okay, so now we go to your shares. Make sure you can make money, right? And so then you lay out your strategy. Okay, let me check. Okay, Supermax from Susan, no problem. Supermax. Okay, let me scroll down. Okay, here is the way you can balance your share. Send your share code number and your entry price and your trading periods to 011-1652-7962. Send your share code number and your entry price to and your trading periods to 011-1652-7962. And also appreciate if you can share this video out to your stock friend. Thank you very much. Okay, so about the Supermax. This is the Supermax. And we can see yesterday also have members ask me, okay, I have bought share, I have been trapped before, and then should I average down or not? Actually, yesterday I also shared in my life, okay, we just draw a line, okay, it's a very common, how to say, it's a very important thing for us to analyze the trend, okay, analyze the trend. Yesterday we just draw few lines, right? Draw few lines. And one thing I want to share you is also the overbought and oversold. You see, this day oversold finished already, and after this day, few days oversold. Okay, from this, okay, I make it bigger. From this day, you see, 4 days oversold. Okay, in this dynamic tips. Later on finished. Okay, so you no need to entry this day, but actually yesterday I can entry. Short term, no problem. Dynamic tips tell you short term turning point, but long term need to combine with the MCD, combine with the trend. Okay, this time also happens. Okay, see, one day, 2 days purple color oversold finished. Later on breakout, you can buy, right? At least 4 days. Short term, no problem. Short term, you see the 4 days, you see 4 days, you have for 32%, no problem. Here, 1 day also, yesterday, 1 day also have 20%, not bad. For short term, no problem. But if you get trapped in high area, so can you average down or not? Short term have a chance, but long term, maybe not, okay? Yesterday, we used a very simple way, or we use a very simple method to check for you. You just draw a line here, right? Draw a line here, because the basic way to analyze the share is like what? Is like trend. The uptrend generally we know is just higher low, right? Just higher low. Make sure if your share is a higher low and higher high or not. If yes, of course, it's uptrend, you can trade. But some of them is kind of higher low and lower high, lower low. So this is low point, and this is also low point, right? This is a high point, high point. So you can see it's just a drop, right? Such drop. So if you want to make sure whether the shares turns from downtrends to uptrend, you can see whether have another higher high and a higher low again. So for example, this is a low point, right? But later on is a higher low. Okay, I will use another color. Redo, undo. Okay, so we use another color to show for you. This is a low point. Okay, this is a higher low, higher low, higher low. This is a higher high already, right? So before you see this higher low, okay, and higher high, you better not average down, or you can add more portion. Cannot do like that. For example, recently the candlestick in the color from one is like this. Of course, before it's like this. Before, okay, it's like this. Okay, if we just eraser here, we just left this one. Okay, before increase very good one. Before sorry. Before very good one, but recently like this one. Okay, so you can see now it's just rebound here. Okay, I use another color. Now it's a rebound here. Okay, a rebound here. Haven't see can break out this line. Okay, haven't see can break out this line first. This one thing. Another thing, cannot see there is a higher low and higher high. Okay, maybe only have higher high, but only have higher low, but you didn't see higher high. Okay, maybe it's just around here. Okay, just around here, but many people already want to jump in yesterday. Okay, this is what people do, but you see still in downtrend, just bounce back. So I tell my members, okay, after you confirm already break out this line and also see there's a higher high and a higher low, you can average, you can try to add more portion. Otherwise, it's just too short term, less than 50%. Okay, I'm not sure if I'm clear here or not. Okay, so now we get back to the chart. Okay, I will show for you. So we can just draw the lines here. Okay, we can draw the okay, this is low point. This is also low point, right? This is also low point. And here is the high point, high point. So far, no high point because haven't formed the high point. We only see there is a two candlestick lower than the high point, then we can confirm it's higher point, right? But yesterday we cannot confirm. Even today, for example, today, let's see, today can confirm. We just draw a line here. Okay, maybe we just draw a line in this real-time chart. That is yesterday's chart. Okay, I can show you here. I also draw a line here for you. Okay, this is a low point. Yeah, this is also low point, right? And this is a high point. High point so far already formed, but actually cannot say formed because this candlestick only half day, right? Only half day means that it might change, maybe go higher, then the high point cannot change, right? So cannot say formed yet because this candlestick is just a half day. Okay, so actually we can just draw two lines. Okay, draw two lines. We just draw a line here. So you can see, draw the line here, and then the low point you also connect, and you can see have some space. Okay, have some space here, but before you break out this uptrend line, you still cannot confirm is successfully the correction already finished or not, right? But if short term can do or not, of course can do. Short term, of course you can do because it's short term rebound ma. Short term rebound, of course you can do ma, right? Then short term you can do in 6-minute chart, 60-minute chart. Don't do in daily chart, okay? Don't do in daily chart. 60-minute chart to short term, no problem, okay? But long term, you see still in this correction area. And another thing, the banker chips around 61%, okay, around 61%. So still in the safe area because the banker chips more than 50%, right? Then no problem, okay, no problem. So still can watching, keep in your watch list, no problem. Just a very strong correction. But why is it goes like this? Is kind of for another pattern. This pattern means that there is no focus. Bankers can, how to say, push up, maybe have different the fund is not so central one, not so central one. So you will have this pattern. So we need to see this breakout and the breakdown, okay, breakdown, and to see how it will going on. So Susan, your entry price is around 10, around 10. Wow, little bit high here, 10 around here, okay, around here. So before you need to how do you say, you need to sell out first, okay? So we can see we just say short term can trade. We go to hourly chart. You see, hourly chart buy points but here show sell point already is today 11 o'clock. Today 11 o'clock, the bar turns to green already. Sell, right? Just sell. Just sell. This is for short-term trading. Yesterday, one member, Danny, asked me. Okay, Danny said, okay, Maggie. Okay, I see. Yesterday is okay because he called me yesterday. He say I didn't see the trend expert okay turns green, turn to red, so I didn't trade. But after the market close, I see already turned to red though. So today he asked me yesterday, he said today or tomorrow, is today can I trade or not? Because I know he's doing short term, so I say that okay, here have buy point in long term in daily chart, but still below the major line. This entry point, exit point in daily chart is for medium long term, okay, for medium long term. It's not for short term. If you are short term traders, you can just directly go to hourly chart and find your buy point with less portion and then sell. Okay, so from here, if you buy and then this 11 o'clock you sell, 14 hours you have how many percent? 37%. Short term enough already, right? Short term enough. For long term, medium long term investor, this is not a profit. Okay. Because fast and need to monitor, okay? So 37%. This is about the Supermax one, okay? Others, if you have any question, you can leave in the comments below the video. Sometimes I feel a little bit fast here, okay? And the next one, Ronnie 0026, 0026. From the WhatsApp, Ronnie to medium short term, both on 8th September. And okay, so we can take a look about the whole chart first. So far, the trend, no big problem, right? The trend, no big problem. You do medium short term, and we can see that the entry price is around 115, a little bit drop, The whole trend, no big problem. 115 is around here, a little bit chasing high here. Little bit chasing high here. How to say? We take a look at the long term here. Compared to other technology shares, it's not so stronger one, right? A little bit inactive. And okay, the longer chart, okay, no big problem. And but you see, the volatility is only let's say 4 before is this one didn't update it. Okay, when you see the candlestick, many lines is like a doji, that like doji, not so active share. So sometimes not so volatile in the market, right? In the market, you do medium short term. So far, the bank chips are 51%. Today increased a little bit to 60%, rebound 5%. So if you do medium short term, we go to hourly chart. So far, still can hold, but it's below the major line. So later on, if it turn to red, turn to green, still below the major line, just run. Okay, even you lose, but you need to cut loss because now it's still not so strong. But if this afternoon it can continue to break out the major line, then no problem, can still hold. So far also can still hold, no problem. Okay. Rachel N 0022 Palo today another 10% this morning, very strong. Yesterday have a slightly correction yesterday because I just saw a message. I saw news that the AC said that Palo increased a lot, right? Give maybe some alert to the company. I don't know if that one influenced the price yesterday, but the whole trend is still very good, and it is also a consumer shares. Yesterday I also shared. Also have some members also have this one. Your entry price is 32%. Medium to long term. So we go to the daily channel problem, and we can use the rainbow. So far still very safe with the bankers around 93%. Short term can trade, medium long term also can trade. So some investors choose very sideways shares to do short term. Actually, this strong shares also can do short term. Why not, right? Why not? Very strong one. If you go to tick chart and we call out the banker chips, you see the price break up the yellow line at around 10:45. You just enter later on till now, increase from the price 39 cents around 40 cents. Now it's 41.7 cents already. Maximum it go to 43 cents, right? Not bad. Trend, no problem. Consumer share is also, consumer sector is also very stable sector, right? Very stable one. Not so crazy one. Okay. Okay, Stewart. Stewart said the price of homely sofa before is 10K. Yeah, after this month, that is price before last year. Okay, now the price already increased. Okay, more details you can just WhatsApp me. No problem. Later on, I will check for you. Maggie, I'm unable to attend Zoom. Oh, okay, this is not shares diagnosis. Okay, we check a look about the okay, Cindy 1147 1147 1147 global orange show. Okay, 0.72 0.72. So you just enter, you do short term, the whole trend, no big problem. After a few days correction, yesterday trying to break out, okay, but actually not so strong. Banker chip so far is 62%. If you do short term, we just go to hourly chart. Hourly chart, actually there is no buy point. The last sell point is Monday 5 p.m. So far no buy point, okay. So I don't know when you bought, but your entry price 72% actually seems no buy point recently. Be careful. So today you see how 4% drop, no buy point. The trend, whole trend, no problem. The point is that you should find the right rhythm, okay, to enter. So you see, if you don't have a good method, even you have a good share, sometimes also make mistake, but you can always optimize it, okay. Homeless software can help you. Homeless class also can tell you when you can enter and when you can sell. Okay, let's take a look about the comments between below the live. Okay. 9954 RGT from HF Sin. Okay, please put the right format, the share code number, entry price, and the trading period. Then I will go in faster, more details for you. The whole trend of this 9954 is no problem, right? No problem, because also there is have a lot of banker tips here. This is very important. Analyze banker tips around 88%. 80%, but recently it goes to what? It go to correction or not? Okay, go to correction or not? And is it shares connect to the vaccine? You can tell me. Similar pattern, similar pattern. But I know it's kind of a chemical one, right? It's kind of a chemical shares. But I don't know the more details about the one. Maybe I can check for you because last time I need to optimize already. Not so sure, but the whole trend, no problem. I don't know your trading cycle, but so far I think short term or long term, no problem. Short term maybe have slightly correction. You see the hourly chart banker chips, the bar already becomes smaller, means momentum is not so strong, but the whole trend, no big problem. Next one from Charlie 5072. Every day, this share. Okay. 90 cents, very good. Short term to medium term, also no problem. Hourly just still red color. Yesterday, you want when you check when I check your shares, also in red color. So far, I think you have at least 20% profit already, right? 90 cents, so you can calculate. 90 cents is around here. Is around here, so we can calculate. Only few hours, 8 hours, you have 21% already. Congratulations, but also need to follow when the shares turns to green, and then you can take a profit. And of course, I can analyze for you. If you have the software, it's better for you can filter more stronger shares, and also buy and sell anytime, different any cycle, trading cycle, right? And yeah, good afternoon, Alvin, Kai. To some that is in SPMX and the TG. Is that the US share? You put a cool number, SPMX. Supermax. Oh, top glove. Okay, no problem. Just now I already shared the Supermax. Now we check about the top glove. Top glove in the daily chart is also you see a similar pattern as the you can use the same method to analyze, no problem. So you see the whole trend before it's uptrend, right? It's uptrend, and I make it bigger. I will draw for you again. So I think you also need to practice later on, right? So we just draw a line here. You can see what happened here, right? It's just kind of around here, have some resistance, right? And also another line you can just draw here. So you see, it's just get resistance here or around here. Maybe you see here, the high price already crossed. It's no problem. Just this area, no problem. So you see, also get resistance by the line. If you can draw the line, you will not get trapped. You will not easy. How to say average down here. Okay, be careful. If we cannot break out, the short-term bounce back finished already. Okay, so far it's still negative this morning. Okay, so far still negative. So short-term, I think, okay, we see a short-term also have sell points at yesterday 5 p.m. Sorry. Yes, yesterday 5 p.m. already have a sell point yesterday. Okay, means actually you should take a profit. Okay, short term you still can make money now, right? Short term you can make 33% enough already, right? So just not easy to average down. Okay, when it's still in downtrend, if you average down, easy to get trapped again. For Mr. Zamri, also the same thing. Yesterday I share you this method. Next one. Lam Bon Chun 7114. Okay, this one you do entry price is 59 just now or not? A medium short term. Okay, the whole trend is a kind of volatile this share. Volatile means better to short term, medium short term, no problem. We just go to hourly chart, use the trend expert. It's still below, it's just get resistance by the chief line and turn to green already. So can consider to take your profit, right? Consider to take your profit. You say if you just enter, but you can also say like this, if this afternoon is still green color, but it didn't break down the major line, you maybe have another chance. It just goes sideways here, right? So be careful about this one, about the whole trend. So far, no big problem. Banker chips 54%, not so strong, but so right? So. Yeah, here's the way you can diagnose your share. Send your share code number and your price and the trading period to 011-1652792. Hun Oil 6548. Malaysia Pacific, number one yesterday. Today, this morning, I think also number one. You do medium long term. Your entry price is 145. Very good entry price. But this share, we see the path the pattern not bad, but just not so active. You see, most of the time only one line here. One means that one day only one price. Who gonna trade this share is inactive. Okay, inactive. But considering you do medium long term, maybe you have some good fundamental analysis about this one. So far, the trend for long term, no problem. Also have a funds double confirm. The banker tips around 86%. So far, still can consider to hold. And you can also use the rainbow. Rainbow still above the lines. Okay, above the lines still can consider to hold. And we also take a look about the long term to see whether have strong resistance or not. Okay, it's very important for us to check the long term. We can use weekly or quarterly to check. Okay, if we use this quarterly, we can draw a line. It's quarterly is kind of this one. Okay, it's just breakout with a little bit banker chips here. Okay, so this is the one. So better can stand in above the line, otherwise it just rebound. Okay, so far it's a very strong bounce back, but the banker chips lead to remain and keep increase, otherwise short term finished. Okay, can check pharma. Yeah, vaccine shares also very strong yesterday because have good news from the vaccine from Europe. So Taufosan, pharmacy, do pharma, right? For Manica. Oh, okay, for Manica. Last time member teach me how to pronounce this one. I still cannot pronounce it well. Sorry. Okay, this one. So we say that vaccine share, you can do short term, but can also lay out for long term because vaccine is not so fast thing, right? Will take few times medium or medium long terms to have the vaccine. So this concept can trade, agree for 1 year so far. So you see this vaccine share also just a correction before, right? Correction before, and it gets supported by the yellow lines here, and bounce back 3 days already. We check about the long term. Long to see if also have the oversold signal. Before also have oversold here, I make it bigger. Oversold signal here later on finished. But today completely break out this line. So today, even you enter today, not so late. Short term no problem. And how the momentum, long term the banker chips 48%. So far short term bounce back no problem, right? Short term bounce back no problem, and we can just use the hourly chart to check. Already across the major line. Today 11 o'clock already crossed. So actually it's more safe. But you need to also follow the indicator. So far still can consider to hold. Today 4%, 4%. According to the chart, if this morning, if this afternoon it turns to green, you can consider to take your profit for short term one, okay? Because it's also volatile. But if you are medium long term, it didn't break down the major line, still have a chance, okay? Next one, Comfort, Adrian on Comfort 2127. Okay, Comfort also similar pattern. We can also draw a line here in the daily chart. And we can see this one is kind of a breakout. Okay, we can draw 2 lines. Okay, we can draw 2 lines. This is the first line. Another line we can draw here. Okay, 2 lines here. Okay, so trying to break out this one. Trying to break out this one, and after 1 day breakout, it drop back, and here have another resistance. So far, the bank chips still have 61%. Okay, short term no problem, but I think today also short term finished already. Okay, right? We go to hourly chart. Use the trend XPC also turns to green already this 12 o'clock. So the short term also need to sell, consider to sell. For 14 hours have around 20%. Not bad, right? Not bad. Comfort, this is Comfort. Okay, please put the right form. I will choose the right form to dialysis first. No matter in the comment or in my WhatsApp, no problem. Christine Fu also asked the Supermax and the glove I just shared already. Yeah? So short term actually rebound finished already. I'll consider to this one. But another one thing very important. If this afternoon, all the glove one, for example, the comfort, it turned to red again above the major line, still can buy back. Short term, still can buy back, no problem. Even the glove one also, if this afternoon it turned to red, still can consider to buy. Okay, just follow the indicator. We listen to the market. We don't predict the market. Okay, Supermax also the same. If it turns red above the major line, no problem. Can can consider to buy in short term. Neil, okay, USS. Also use the right form. Thank you. The car, okay. Neil. This one, right? Is this one? Lee Kosen. So far the whole trend, no problem. If long term, no big problem. Short term, slightly correction. Okay, slight correction. So I don't use the mini chart to check for you because I don't know which is your how to say your cycle. I don't know what is your cycle. Okay, another one from a member. What is your name? I don't know your name. Oh, Mr. Tan. I think it's Mr. Tan. Okay, you give me two shares, 5657 Parkson. Yesterday's number one. Intraday contra player. Okay, we go to have a look in the tick chart, no problem. Tick chart today, actually, we take a long term first. Long term first today. Slightly a correction, right? But still have because it's open goes high. Still have 5%. So go to tick chart. We take a look. Tick chart today actually lead to sell at around 10. Okay, at around 10 o'clock, 8 o'clock. The price is around 21. Okay, intraday, you do intraday. Intraday, you can consider to sell here. Later on, you see the price, when the price break down the yellow line, also bank chips also keep decreasing, so you just can sell here. But this afternoon, if you can go back to the yellow line, you can consider to buy back, no problem, because the whole trend in daily chart, the bank chips around 34%, short term, no problem, because you do short term, but it's not a very strong share. So hourly chart, if you do short term, so far still normal correction, although the momentum in short term uptrend is decreasing, but still have a chance. In medium term. But if you do intra, I follow this one. Okay, next one. Yeah, hurt news a bit of concern. Next one. Where? Asia Poly 0105, also strong share before, but I haven't checked this share for a while. Okay, still very strong, but going correction. So this is I cannot say potential. It's kind of for correction. Kind of correction, strong correction. 0105. Okay, 0105. We can compare to another share. Okay, you see this one. I compare for you. I'll put your share in the first one. The second share. Data Sonic, no problem. And we take a look, we compare with the banker chips, no problem. Okay, because Data Sonic also taking profit before, but they are not in the same time area. Okay, I want to compare this area to this area. Okay, these two areas is a similar pattern. Why similar pattern? Okay, first thing, I will draw a line for you. I will make it bigger. Okay, I will make it bigger. Oh, you cannot see anymore. Give me for a while. From here to here. Okay, I will draw a line for you. Seems so we can see so before the price here price here like this one, okay, here like this one. The most important thing, their banker chips also keep decreasing. In this area is also decreasing with the retailers appeared, okay. The green retailers appeared means that they are retailers, they are investors get stuck, okay, get stuck high in high area. So if their banker chips can remain, okay, if the banker chips can remain above 50%, you still have a chance, can considered as a correction. But actually, if we didn't like this one, I keep decreasing and decreasing to 50%, and then decrease to 25%. So when you decrease to 50%, it's already become dangerous. But why I need you to compare this one? Because before the correction, very slightly, but this time the correction a little bit deeper, already break down the regularities. And if you draw a line, okay, you also break down the uptrend line, right? Also break down uptrend line. So this is the reason I want you to compare, okay? I want you to compare. Short term have some slightly support, okay? Okay, this is the one now, be careful. So be careful. Your entry price is, I don't know your entry price. But the trend is not so good because haven't keep higher high. Banker chips keep decreasing. The trend is not so good. But as I said, if the bankers keep decreasing, if you do short term, I think have spoken already earlier. If you do long term, also can consider to reduce some portion. Next one, Pong. We see yesterday. Jack's entry point 88. Jack's is very aggressive share in downtrend and medium term. Medium term, no problem. You see daily chart, 1.9% bankers, 56% how to say in retailers. So aggressive by point, but I know you have many tools and you have your way, but actually still very aggressive one. It's not strong shares. No problem. In the medium term, we use hourly chart. So far, still consider to hold because it's still red color. No problem. But better don't put much capital inside because this share is not very strong one. No bankers inside. Yes, diaries. See you again. Where's Pearly and the BB? Okay, Light, Mr. Light, 5112. TH Plantation. Plantation also strong bounce back. You do medium term, 41 cents. So far, no problem. The whole trend is a strong share in the plantation one. If the short term, you go, we go hourly chart, still red color, very cool one, right? Very cool one, still can consider to hold. And we check about the long term, 5112. Long term, we call out the rainbow, no problem. You also think about the white line recently, dark bone, right? Dark bone, another bounce back. After the correction. So far, no big problem. And for longer term, we also take a look. This is weekly chart, and the monthly chart. Okay, this is about the chart. We can also draw a line. So the strategy can medium term, no problem. No problem, medium term, no problem. We'll break out step by step. Top growth already diagnosis that as you can just drag back the video to review. The link I sent you can review, no problem. So if you also want to receive the live details, you can also WhatsApp me. This is my WhatsApp number 011-1652792. Okay, another, a little bit late today. Kevin Xia, 4464. Okay, so the share, 4464, it's very inactive share. Bankers only 39 cents. Why you buy this one? Is it have a good fundamental? So yesterday you also asked me what I want to share with you here. It's not very strong shares, and the entry price is 69%. 69. Not this one, sorry. 2 cents. It's penny stock. It's penny stock, and it's property. It's property. Property is down today. Also, you see the property sector is very weak one. Very weak sector. This is sector. Now also no bankers. Sideways, all sideways. No big bankers. You can only do short term. But if you do short term, also need to make sure the share is very active. But this share is not active, so maybe you can switch to a stronger shares. This is opinion. Okay, last one. Okay, last one. Consider you have 5657 from Lim HK. Already diagnosis Parkinson. Okay. Okay, one. Last one. Okay, last one. Okay, 9342. Anzo from Maya. Anzo, you see Maya, daily chart is not good. Daily chart is in profit taken area, no bankers. And I know today is very strong. I know it's today very strong. But I know you also do short term. Short term, I think you can consider no problem. Okay, short term, we can just go to intraday tick chart, no problem. Short term entry price 95. Okay. Warren B. Okay, Warren B also 42 cents already. You enter at the 95 cents. We take a look at the trend of this Warren first. Trend also not very good. It's just rebound chance. Okay, rebound chance at the least, except it can keep standing above the line first. Okay, otherwise it just drop back again. Okay, make sure it can just standing about here, can drop, no problem, but get support and then go back again, no problem. But if it just drop back this bar, then cannot. Short-term strategy now, no problem. So far in short-term also okay, no problem. Okay, so today really a little bit late. So if you want to how to say diagnosis your share, you can just WhatsApp me. Okay, you can just WhatsApp me. And if you want to attend our training course, okay, training course, we have for preview class tomorrow night, Mandarin. English is the weekend. And here's the price, okay, of the Homely Survey. Different price compared to last year, because just now have an investor ask me, before it's 10,000, but now it's a higher price. Okay, so if you want to diagnosis or share, want to learn more details in our branch, can always contact me. Our branch in KL Central, JP Austin High, and the PG Hotel Royal, Penang Hotel Royal. Here's the contact number 011-16527-962. Any more feedback about my life, please very appreciate. You can send me, WhatsApp me, no problem. And also, if you can benefit a little bit about today's live, please give me a like and then share this video out to your friend. Actually, if you're already in my WhatsApp broadcast, I will send you the details before the live begins, okay? And this is the way you can receive my live in time. So thank you for your watching, and have a nice day. Have a happy holiday tomorrow. Okay, see you the day after tomorrow. Bye bye.
曾想要我的歌声无尽沉沦的感动，我曾把它们当作我风雨过后那一道彩虹，我曾把堕落的原因都丢给时间，我曾把机会就扔在我眼前，我曾把完整的镜子打碎，夜晚的枕头都是眼泪，我多想让过去重来，再给我一次机会，我想说过去的世界我谁都不为，除了空谈，也就是是是非非。我曾把完整的镜子打碎，夜晚的枕头都是眼泪，我多想让过去重来，再给我一次机会。我想说过去的世界我谁都不为，除了空谈，也就是是是非非，除了空谈，也就是是是非非。我曾被无数的
我发给你了。